Hello and welcome. This is gonna be your daily reading. My name is Orsi and I'm posting these dailies for a while now. I really wanted to change the deck already, but I had no time to go through the guidebooks, so I decided to keep with the Heaven and Earth Tarot for now, also with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, even though it's pairing up nicely with the Deviant Moon, which is going to be the next one. Okay, let's see, we have Temperance and a Sun in reverse, two major arcanas. Okay, so today's energy is imbalance. Something is missing for reaching happiness and harmony. Not happiness, harmony is more likely. No, I want. Okay. And we have the King of Swords, but it kind of turned on the table. It came out reversed, but it kind of turned on the table, so I'm inclined to take it as the message that this is what it needs to be turned in order for something to be shifted, to reach balance. Because like I said, we have, is it focusing? We have Temperance, which is about a higher level balance. You know, I read this card as, I read the Two of Pentacles as an everyday balance, when you have to figure out how to balance your personal life with your work life. But when I get the Temperance, I read it as how do you balance your spiritual life with your physical 3D life. And because we have the Sun in the reverse, it means that harmony and happiness, that, you know, that content feeling we all want, is not reached yet, because the King of Swords is an Aquarius card, and I keep getting it lately. Should I take it personally as an Aquarius? Like I said, it was turning on the table, which I find it very, very awesome, to be honest. Because when it's in the reverse, how it came out, it talks about being manipulative and, you know, just being that type of person who will a little bit use people and situations to their advantages, even though they know that it's not the right thing to do, but they kind of in that feeling of, I don't care, I'm just, you know, I want this or I want that, or I want this to happen, I want that person, and I know it might not be the best for them, what I'm wanting from them, but, and it's not even, you know, when you're manipulating someone for the higher good, because I always think about Dumbledore and Harry Potter and Gandalf with Frodo and stuff like that. When someone who is more knowledgeable just puts the pieces in front of a lesser knowing person, and they don't tell them to do that, but they give them the option to do that, if this makes sense. And that's the upright King of Swords, because they know how life works, they know how people work, that it's, you know, life is a chess game, and sometimes you have to use your pawn to reach a certain position and get that pawn down from the table if it's necessary in order to reach the goal and win the battle. But if it's in the reverse, they don't do that to gain something that's good for everyone, you know, or for almost everyone, not for that pawn. They just do that to achieve something, you know, for themselves, to be that selfish and, you know, manipulative person, when they just do stuff because they know they can do that. And today is what we all need to try not to do, not to manipulate people and situations in our advances, when we know that that advantage will not lead to long-term happiness, which is the Sun it will only lead to feeling a void for a short period of time. So if we can switch that position and be like, okay, I know that this step that I want to take forward would maybe, you know, mean happiness for me even, but it would be bad for everyone else. You will be like, okay, I'm not taking that road, I'm taking a different one, which is a bit more harder for everyone, but in the end it will lead to happiness. And I think that's what today is all about, because the temperance is here to remind you that that balance is needed in order for true real happiness to be achieved. Because I do think that we are all spiritual beings, and how we define our spirituality doesn't matter, but human beings need that certainty that there is more than this life. Even those who, you know, just say that they don't care, they want this life to be this one thing, they still want something to be true. And yeah, I'm not going to go into too long a philosophical debate, because what's the point? I think I hopefully said everything in a way that you understand. Always, if you have questions, please comment down below and ask for clarification if something wasn't clear, because the information is coming through always for me, but sometimes I find words hard to you know, to find the correct words. And not just because English is not my first language, it's because sometimes I can be like that when information is coming through. But we have the resilience card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and resistance, sorry, not the resistance, which makes more sense, because it just tells you to resist being, you know, that manipulative little bitch you can be. I mean, I'm sorry, but we can all be like that. Even those people who don't think they can be, they can be. And I like that, you know, for me, who was not a bug person, even though there's a ladybug here, can you see? There's a different kind of bug over there. Camera is focusing on my face. So, you know, this hand has to resist moving in order for all the plants to grow out of it, and all the birds to fly on it and stuff like that. Even I know it's imaginary, but it shows that sometimes you have to stay put and let things and other people's actions take place in order to be the best selves, or be your best self. So resist the urge to just manipulate the situation today for your advantage, and then you can find that balance and reach happiness. And yeah, that's for today, and yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.